Hi, my name is Yvonne Wan. Welcome to my class. Today we are going to learn how to draw a turtle. A turtle is a reptile that has a shell covering its body. Turtles are known for moving very slowly. There are about 360 species of turtle. Some turtles live in the water, such as ponds, lakes, or rivers, and some live in forests or even in the desert. Turtles live longer than most other animals. Some species can live more than 100 years. So the art supplies that you will need today are paper, pencil, eraser, marker, and colouring pencils. First, I'd like you to take your pencil and draw an upside down C like this. This will be the top of the turtle's shell. Next, we're going to draw the ridge of the turtle like this, and then we're going to draw the feet like this. Don't forget to add the toes. Next, I'd like you to draw another foot on the right hand side of the turtle like this. And then I would like you to show a little bit of the shell showing through by drawing a thin line under the ridge like so. Next, I'd like to draw another foot near the center of the turtle. And you don't need to worry about the fourth foot because that's hidden behind the one on the top right. Next, I'd like you to draw the head like this. So all you have to do is draw a double arc like this, and then draw the eyes like this. And then you can draw the nose and the mouth like this. And a cute little tongue and nostrils. Next, you can draw little patterns on the shell any way you want. And you can do it like this if you want. Next, I would like you to ink your pencil art with a Sharpie like this and erase all the pencil lines afterwards. Next, I'd like you to colour your art using colouring pencils. So I would like to introduce you to the use of colouring blenders when it comes to colouring your art. If you apply the blender to your colours, you will notice that the whites will start to vanish and the colours will become more smooth and solid. If you apply the blender on several colours, the colours will blend nicely, creating a gradation of colours and create new tones in the process. Blenders can make your art appear more smooth and realistic. And now I'm going to introduce you to the use of burnishers when it comes to colouring your art. A burnisher keeps your whites white. You can apply it as an undercoat or an overcoat. As an undercoat, you can use it to create brick lines, for example, and then colour in the bricks without needing to colour around it. If you want to create a shiny effect, you can choose to use the burnisher as an overcoat. So there are different effects you can achieve by the way you handle your pencil. So if you apply light pressure, the colours will come out lighter. If you apply medium pressure, it will appear a little bit darker. If you apply a lot of pressure, then it will be extremely dark and more solid. If you have trouble applying light pressure to your pencil, you can handle the pencil from the top. You will notice the colours will be a lot lighter as a result of the way you're holding the pencil. The directions of your strokes is important, so I highly recommend that you use one direction when you are shading. If you apply your strokes in different directions, you will notice that the colours will be inconsistent as a texture. Another stroke you might want to consider is applying cross-hatching, and that involves colouring in one direction for the first layer, and then the second layer you do the opposite direction, and that way you would be able to cover the full area very thoroughly and have a more solid appearance in pigmentation. Another texture you might want to consider is circular motions. This provides a different texture and can be very useful depending on what texture you prefer. Another technique you might want to try is layering. You can choose 2 different colours and put them on top of each other, creating new colour tones. So I'd like to teach you how to do highlights. First of all, you need to have a light source so you can determine which part of the drawing should have a brighter side and which side should have a darker side. And you can have the highlight using white, or you can use a burnisher. And here I'm just using grey to depict shadow. So now that I've taught you some basics when it comes to colouring techniques, I would like you to apply everything that you've learned. So just to summarise, the directions of the strokes matter, the pressure that you apply matters, the amount of layers that you apply also matters, and it's also important that you factor in highlights and shadows using whites and darker colours and the burnisher too. And always use a blender if you have that available to you, because it's always going to make your art pop. So now that you have finished your turtle drawing, I hope you really like it. Feel free to show your friends and family. This concludes today's class. I look forward to seeing you next week. Bye.